Hello one! Runors here, and welcome back to Supreme Commander for the Alliance Forever. Now, haven't been any Wednesday cast posted this week because I've had quite a lot of stuff to do, so there's going to be the usual Saturday cast, but I'll try to see if I have time for the Wednesday cast next week. But anyway, let's see now. We are on Wonder Open 5v5. So it's going to be a 5v5 actually, against with pretty good average Joes, some lower than others and some higher than others. So let's go to see then. We're going to call this team 1 up here just for simplicity sakes, and team 2 down here for another simplicity's sake. Yes, indeed. In team 1 we have Orion 66 going Aeon. First land in a very nice ice blue. Over this side here we have TheBlackWolf going UEF in a, I would say that's a shadow grey. Then we have Prince Ronald going Seraphim, first land in a concrete grey. Then we have Turkey going Aeon, first land in Elven Flesh color. Then we have TheClaw going Cybern, first land in quite a nice purple there. Well, I would say bright purple. So we basically got Aeon, Seraphim and UEF on this side of the team. So now we're going to see what we have down here though at the side here, as some units are starting to fire at a Omni radar here and a Titan wreck, so that the mass will be denied. But anyway, we see down here we have Tech 9, Tech 9E. Sorry, there was something in my throat. He's going Aeon, first land in a light blue color. We have over this side TheEggroll going Seraphim in a lich purple. Then we have, let me see, where is his commander? We have Icekiro or Icekiro. Icekiro, I'm not sure what to pronounce it. Icekiro. I'm gonna go Icekiro. I'm sorry if that is wrong because it's not H there, so. Anyway, Icekiro. He's going Siren in a tentacle pinkish kind of color. Then we have BioForge going UEF, very nice, pretty yellow there. And lastly, we have codepants going Seraphim in a mighty blood red. So that is the teams, and I was promised that this match was going to be a good one, so then we're going to see how this will be then. Oh my god, what is wrong with my throat? One second, just got to get something to drink. My god, what the hell is going on here? Da vet du at det er den riktige dagen for å få det til. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to get something to drink. My throat was completely dried out. That is very unfortunate, especially when you're trying to... What is going on here? Isarika's trying to use his mantis to take out this last thing, but I don't think the lasers actually works that way. So Prince Ronald will be able to get these mass points. We're gonna see here a nice little thumb here for TheEggroll going after the engineer, and probably being as cheeky as trying to get for the mass extractor for TheClaw. So that will be very fascinating to see. BioForge going quite forward with his commander, having decided that it might be prudent to stay in the middle here doing stuff. We see an early bomber here for... who's this? This would be TheBlackWolf. Every time I hear of TheBlackWolf, I constantly think of the old computer game or strategy game called Stronghold. If anyone who have actually played it, it's a fantastic game. You can get it on goodoldgames.com very cheaply, actually. It's very fun. Lovely music as well, and very cozy when the people love you. But this Scorcher is doing a perfect job taking out 4 units so far. We see no anti-air on the field here for codepants. Do we see any air here for Tech 9? So far, no air, but I suppose it would be expected at least this early into the game that make your own anti-air, I suppose. There we see, the first Tech 1 mobile anti-air gun rolls out in the field for codepants, deciding that now is the time to do and strike whatever. TheBlackWolf going for quite a lot of land factors, want to get a nice bit good old spam going on here. And what do we see then? We see some middle engagements here between Medusas and Auroras, but the Medusas can hit these Auroras from afar. But these Auroras have a tremendous range in contrast to the Mantis, so they will be able to fire at them from the distance required to hit it. Turkey is starting to reclaim some of the mass here in the middle, and firing at the engineers standing on the other side for Icekiro. I constantly want to say Ichiriko or something like that. Ichikiro. I don't know. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? I am not very fluent when it comes to like the phonetics of stuff like that. This Scorcher is still flying around, having scored 7 kills, proving to be a menacing thing for codepants. Codepants asking how many kills in that Bomber Wolf. So far it has been 7, now 8 kills for that Scorcher. So that has a nice little bit of regen on himself. Oh, that's beautiful. It seems to be some kind of mod. Yeah, either the RK Explosion version 8 or 7. I can't remember which one of them. And still, this Scorch is racking up kills. I mean, he's scored 10 kills already. Something needs to be done. Like, I don't know. Tech 9 has an interceptor here. Might probably try to get it over there, but now we see some interceptors coming in for Orion 66. But BioForge is moving his units over to this side. Probably moving a little bit forward to see if he can do some little bit of damage at least. But where does he move them? He wants to move them over here, trying to put some pressure on the BlackWolf and try to relieve codepants from this menacing Scorcher, having scored 11 kills now and keeps racking them up, keeps regenerating before he can get up. But now finally, after so long, the Scorcher finally dies, having done a superbly good job at damaging this force here, so that the BlackWolf will have a much better odds at defeating these units since they're so damaged. And what do we see here now though? Turkey having upgraded the gun upgrade on his commander. Have he gone? Yes, he has gone for full range gun upgrade, so that is fantastic. But going quite low into health here now for Turkey, going below 2,000, going for 1,400 health points. Taking quite a bit of fire here now, but 1,300 has killed people off though, so there's not really that many units following him, so I think we'll be able to escape this. Prince Ronald going quite far out with his commander, removing some of the units or making the units fall back if any had been there now for Icekiro. I want to see on the left side though, the TheGgroll is chilling over here with his commander, doing a little bit of hit and run here and there. And we see 2 Ilshivas actually out for the TheGgroll, so Tech 2 on the field for the TheGgroll, while Tech 2 is being upgraded for the Claw. So the TheGgroll will be able to get quite a lot of damage done, I assume, with these 2 Ilshivas, and more Ilshivas are coming in and off the conveyor belt from this part of his base. What do we see for codepants? Codepants is upgrading his commander. That would be the gun upgrade for his commander, considering that it's 9,280. So yeah, 10 mass. That would be, yes, that would be the Chronoton Accelerator. Let's see then, what do we have? We see some scouting here though for Tech 9, wanting to see what they are dealing with. Just gonna take a nice little sip of my glass. Well, technically the liquid that is in the glass, but you get the idea. Now we see that these Ilshivas are coming down and keep doing some nasty damage here, considering that there's no T2 on the field there for the Claw, so that these Ilshivas will be able to deal massive damage to these mass extractors. But do we see any assistance coming in here from... Yes, we see a gunship is coming in from Orion 66. So that is going to do quite a charming job of defeating these Ilshivas. But will Tech 9 recognize that there is a gunship here and send in some interceptors to deal with it? But now we see that Obsidians and Tech 1 Auroras are coming in here to help provide assistance to take out these Ilshivas. But the Claw is taking quite a beating in his base though, so this could be quite interesting how this will turn out to be. We see a large engagement here now for codepants and the BlackWolf. A lot of units here though, and the Black Wolf seems to be going for a point defense creep here. And codepants seems to be taking quite some hits from these triads, and is taking quite a lot of damage here now, but now redirecting fire to take out that point defense, and an overcharge deliberate no. Oh, sorry, completely takes that. Oh, I used the wrong word there, sorry about that. Now see that Icekiro is moving his commander forward, no units to support him though, not sure what he's planning to do with that. There's an Oblivion turret being produced here and planned. Icekiro shooting at the Oblivion turret and then promptly shoots at the units here, taking and overcharging it, all those engineers. Having a rank of veterancy now with 23 kills on his comm, but we see upgrades going on here for Turkey. What will he go for now? I'm not sure, since his command doesn't say anything, but he has one of the gun upgrades. It looks like from the middle of it is going for something here. Probably if it's gone for the gun upgrade, I don't know, perhaps a personal shield generator, considering the size it's going up. Or it could be this one though. The chrono dampener, but it uses high energy consumption though, so I don't know. Icekiro is going on upgrade on his command as well. I mean, so far in the beginning, it's a little bit hit and run here, because they try, every team tries to get a advantage over the other. BioForge is building units here, doesn't seem to have that much. Seems to be not the lowest ranking player, but has only 25 mass. How are we doing on the reclaim though? Orion 66 has reclaimed about 5,000 mass. Tech 9 has reclaimed about the same, 5,800 mass. TheEggroll having reclaimed about 5,500 mass. TheClaw 9,200 mass. Turkey has reclaimed about 4,000 mass. Codepants about 5,000 mass himself. TheBlackWolf 5,000 mass. Oh Jesus! Icekiro 2,000 and BioForge 2,000, or like almost 3,000 for Icekiro and BioForge. So this should be interesting to see what will happen. Team 1 having reclaimed more mass though, so they will have been able to use it for more. And now the upgrade is almost complete for Turkey. So it's going to be interesting to see what upgrade he will go for. I reckon, since he has the gun upgrade, I would say shield. What is this? Icekiro has just been defeated. I'm not sure. Did he disconnect or drop out or something? This is bad. If full share is not on, all of this is just going, oh, full share is not on. Everything just goes completely pop. But Icekiro exploded in the base and did a little bit of damage. But yes, Turkey has gone for the shield upgrade, and oh my god, now this commander is a force to be reckoned with. This one can deal some serious damage. So this is going to be interesting to see what will happen. And there's some missiles coming in here though, but nothing seriously. There was a lot of units here, but that's a lot of units for Orion 66. Tech 9 not having built too many units, but now units coming in here to build on the base of Icekiro. Oh, that was a very unfortunate event. That can actually tip the favor into Team 1's balance very heavily, and we see a push here now coming from BioForge, but whoops, sorry, that was wrong. There is quite a lot of I would say there's quite a lot of defenses here though, so that's a lot of Team 1 units. I don't see if BioForge will be able to push through, and he's sacrificing his units unnecessarily. At least, in my opinion, I would at least try to keep them back, since he has a lot of units himself. He has T2 point defense and a shield to stop the fire from incoming. He hasn't even penetrated the shield yet. Will we see an overcharge here, though? Moving his commander very close, though, but I assume he's going to take quite a lot of hits now, and sending an overcharge for that Utau Shala to take 2 point defense. He's moving back. Okay, BioForge needs to keep his commander way back now. BioForge sends his commander, but he's going well into the yellow here. He's going into the 6,000 health points, and there's a lot of units following him, with the Tech 2 point defenses following in and taking down the commander, soon to be into the red. And overcharging a nice clump of units there. One kill away from getting an over. There we go. He has the rank of veterancy, so he's saved nick of time. But will he get away from this? That's the question. I think yes. He got away just in time, and if he hadn't gotten that clump of, oh, what do you call it? Oh, the rank of veterancy, but oh, what is this? This could be very bad for the BioForge. Turk is moving in as a commander and firing at different kinds of stuff, but it's not targeting BioForge. If Turk is firing at BioForge now, he can just end everything as it is right now because he has the shield for it. Just attack BioForge Turkey and you can win, but gets a nice rank of veterancy there, taking him up onto 8,000 health points. What do you see over here though? We see that codepants is heavily pushed here from the BlackWolf, pushing very hard into codepants' own base. He's getting down into his pants. Oh, sorry, that was a very bad joke. Oh, I should be ashamed of myself. But anyway, we see here that a Twilight Stealth Field Generator system is coming online for the TheClaw, so that the TheEggroll will have trouble spotting him unless scouting is ensued. T3 Air going online here for Orion 6. Well, do we see the same? Yes, we see T3 Air online for Tech 9 as well. And BioForge is heavily pressed now, considering that Turkey barricade smashes. Seems to be renaming his command a little bit, I think. I mean, he's taking so much damage and being pounded all the time, but his shield is so powerful. I mean, oh, what was the power on the shields for the Aeon commanders again? That was 29,000, and if you upgraded it, it would have been 44,000. That is just insane. That is just sick. And all of this is going down. I'm a little bit unsure to see how BioForge will be able to get out of this. I think actually this will be the game for BioForge. He will be going out and pulled out of the game. What do we see here though for the TheEggroll? The TheEggroll has gotten T3 Sathanus Tech 3 Mobile Heavy Artillery online. I mean, Turkey is slowly creeping up on BioForge and is still in the red, and I think this will actually be the end for BioForge. So, what do you see over here though? Tech 9 says, "Run, you fools! Fly, you fools! Fly away!" Well, it doesn't have an air transport, you can't fly away. And wouldn't probably be the best idea considering that there are some aliens flying around this place. And now we see Shock is coming in here for codepants, and will we see an ejection from the game again for Team 2? One of the Shockers misses, it looks. The second hits and going down into 1,000 health points, 1,000, 1,500, 1,200, going below 1,000 if we see. Yes, it goes below 1,000, but gets a nice rank of veterancy just in the nick of time as another bomber coming in and hits him and goes into 400 health points. This is just nerve-wracking. Will be the bomber misses and 200 health points and keeps hitting units and dodging as fast as he can, trying to take down these Shockers. And now we see that Tech 9 is coming in with ASFs, but he's dodging another Shockify. He's at 400 health points. He can do this, but another Shock is coming in here. I don't think codepants will be able to get out of this. And oh my god, this is fantastic play, but dodging it, but no! Ooh, codepants taken out of the game. And that was a large swear word there coming from codepants. Understandable. BlackWolf, that was Orion 66. You PD creep me again, and you're out of the clan. You only won because of the strats, and you know it. But I know that a PD creep might not be the most honorable thing to do, you might claim to say. But it's still a tactic. It's still a viable tactic. I mean, UEF is very ravaging, ravages, defensive kind of things, just creeping up. I mean, it still works. I mean, that is one way to win war, so I understand frustration, but codepants, please, modesty. We're all gentlemen in this. And a nice overcharge there for BioForge. Still having managed to hold off Turkey, but now a lot of units are coming in here, though, for Prince Ronald. And all these Tech 2 mobile missile launchers from the Ithitha. Oh, had a lisp there. But, so... now Team 2 is more pressed than ever, having only 2 functionable team players, while BioForge is struggling to get up again, but he has only 29 mass and 440 energy. He can do this, but more units are now coming in for the BlackWolf, assisting the destruction of this base, and that T2 Land Factory HQ has gone down for BioForge, so no more T2 units for BioForge, so this is bad indeed. We have an energy storage over here though, so BioForge can overcharge. What do we see over here though? It looks like a push might be coming in here now for the TheEggroll, and I know this is very nerve-wracking, but I mean, Team 2 can do it if they just find like a breach somewhere, or like, I don't know, if Tech 9 or the TheGgroll do something very drastically. And yes, the TheGgroll is planning to get an Ithotha online, but now I see that a lot of units are moving in here for the TheGgroll, going to start putting lots of haywire and causing havoc in the Claw's base, having a lot of Ilshivers and Othams in the mix here, but some friendly fire here dealing some damage to this Otham, but all these units will be able to deal damage, and these Ilshivers will follow behind, taking out the Cerberus point defenses, going after the armored command unit. But I don't know, I would probably try to move to the left or deal some damage to the Eco so that the Claw can't do much. But now we see that one brick is moving off the conveyor belt for this Tech 3 Land Factory HQ. I would say, please TheGgroll, do something about this. Try to take out this brick and then go for all this build power to take out this Land Factory HQ, because the Claw still has a lot of health, and these Ilsworth won't be able to deal any damage, well, significant at least, to the Claw, other than drive the Claw away so that he won't have overcharge capabilities if the TheGgroll sends more units in, I would assume. Oh, I need to take a drink. This is very exciting. Oh yeah, okay. Now we see the black. This is starting to get rapidly intense here, as we see the BlackWolf is pushing units on the sides here, down into the Tech 9's base and pushing past it. We see that Tech 9 is starting to produce T3 land units, trying to relieve some of the pressure for BioForge, so that Tech 9 has to stop building air units, at least at the most rapid pace, as we can see that Orion 66 is rapidly getting much more air control than Tech 9, and the TheGgroll is now rapidly starting to build on this Ithotha, sending as many engineers as he can to try to push this Ithotha out, and I don't know, go into this space now and go on the sides here and take out this base. I don't know, I would assume that would be a most prudent course of action, or you could send it over here and try to take out this commander and commander to BlackWolf that is moving over here, having only I would say that would be the T3. Yes, he has T3 upgrading his commander, pretty much nothing else. So Turk is the force to be reckoned with there, and he has shield upgrade and one gun upgrade, so this commander is purely bred for 100 kills. That is a full rank of veterancy, if I'm correct. Yes, 5 ranks of veterancies. So that is dangerous, and we see these harbingers trying to hit something, but there's a hillside here, so that it can't really hit too much. And now finally, as I say that, Tech 9 recognized that there's a hill here, doesn't hit anything, wants to move these harbingers out. BioForge keeps moving back and forth, trying to keep them off while he tries to rebuild, but BioForge is down to 4 mass per tick, or now it would seem 1 mass per tick and 240 energy, so BioForge is pretty much out of the game. He's just walking around and providing some damage with his commander. Whew, I need to breathe here. I constantly keeps talking. We see that Othams are moving out on this side here. A lot of bricks accompanying all these mantis that's moving out on the sides, but this Ithotha is everything is thrown into this Ithotha, and we can see that TheGgroll is going for an upgrade, it would seem. What is he doing though? He's upgrading either for gun upgrade or Tech 2 engineering, but I would say gun upgrade, considering, but no, he cancelled the gun upgrade because the units are coming in close now, so he's got to use his commander to stave this attack. And now we see that the point defense creep is really starting to take into effect here from the BlackWolf, starting to build Ravages, slowly creeping up on Tech 2, no, Team 2's primary base. And I mean, the BlackWolf, Prince Ronald, Turkish base, Orion 66, all these bases have been left unmolested except for the Claw that took quite a little bit of beating there, but now is pushing everything he can on Tech 3 Land Factory. But he's now also pushing out a Monkey Lord, so that will be interesting to see if we will get that up. But this Ithotha is done. Well, it's going to be finished way faster than the Spiderbot, I think. But there's so many units here pushing on the side, on the right flank to Team 2. BioForge can't rebuild, he's taking so much damage. I feel so sorry for that guy, he's just on one mass here, just standing there, not sure what to do. And now a little group of ASFs building up for Orion 66. But how many ASFs do we see for... Oh my god, that's 43 ASFs in contrast to 19 ASFs. So, I mean, reclaim-wise, Orion sits on 9,500 mass, the Tech 9 is on 13,000 mass, the Eggroll is on 18,000 mass, the Claw is on 26,000 mass, Turkey is on about 12,000, the TheBlackWolf about 6,000, BioForge is on 5,000, so this is going to be interesting to see. Now the Ithotha is done, and it's moving up here, actually. That's not something I would have expected. It's probably going to try to take out these two commanders here, but there's a lot of bricks here. I think the Eggroll should focus on like ensuring his safety of his own base before he tries to do anything over exciting. He doesn't have many defenses here though, so I'm not sure if that would be the best course of action. I would just keep it, but can the Eggroll see this? Well, he can see it now, but it doesn't appear to have any radar, or at least it doesn't. But there was a deceiver here, so we wouldn't see it before it came straight into the base, and now it's so far over here that I think the Eggroll just wanted to commit to it, so that might be because he didn't see this. But will the Eggroll use his commander? It looks like he's going to use his commander to overcharge these units. We will have to see, but there are a lot of shockers building up for Orion 66 over here. We see that the Ithotha is moving in here, but a lot of units are taking fire. BioForge is down into the red, and the Eggroll having managed to overcharge 3 of the bricks over there. But falling back in the face of all this here, we see that now the experimental is moving in, and promptly will we see that the shield is dropping rapidly. Yes, it is, and this, yes, the shield is down now, so that Turkey will go down if my estimations are correct. I don't think he will be able to escape from this, but sending in an overcharge to take out one of the Othams, but Turkey seems to call out the GG, the same with TheBlackWolf, and I think they are correct. But I think if this is Ithotha, should be focusing on firing on this one, because now an overcharge will be going to the Ithotha, dropping its health down, but now the TheBlackWolf will also go down very rapidly. What do we see here though? Do we see people being ejected? 2 commanders have been ejected for Team 1 here, but now we see a lot of shockers coming in here, dealing high damage to the Ithotha, and these bases just going completely kaboom. But now we see that these shockers are moving in. Will we see that they go in for the commander? And I think we will see that Tech 9 is going down. Oh my god, that's so many units coming in, and Tech 9 has exploded. Oh my god, the only one left is the Eggroll, and now we see that these shockers are moving in here to intercept. And I think this is game over. This is purely game over. So much has been done, but so many units now, and the shock is coming in for the final pass. And oh, that is a beautiful sight. So many explosions, but at 25 minutes 35 seconds, the game ends as Team 1 wins. Oh, but that was a fantastic use of the Ithotha though, taking out 2 commanders so quickly. So brilliant play there from the Eggroll, but as Icekiro died so quickly due to, I don't know, disconnection or just leaving, I don't know, something, PC crashed, game crashed, I'm not sure. And BioForge is left here now, but I completely forgot about him. He's actually moving around here, and there's not really much you can do now. So, oh, this is so sad. I mean, they're just keeping me here alive, it would seem, just for their own perverse pleasure. That is just sick. Run, little guy, run! I mean, that is something I did not expect, that BioForge will survive out of all the other commanders, but now being taken out by these shockers. Don't want to prolong this anymore, so the shockers are starting to fire at BioForge. Can they see him? Yes, they can. Orion sucks at everything except Air on Wonder. Ha 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 ha. Lol. So there we see that BioForge is taken out at 26 minutes 40 seconds. So that marks the end of the game entirely. Well done. Well played from Team 1. Well played from Team 2. Considering they lost 1 player and that BioForge was taken out so early with his base destroyed by Turkey. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you guys for watching this. If you liked this video, press that like button. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.